Hey y'all.
We back.
Welcome to another episode
Did we
of
get
Hey
brother
Who All Gonna
for
Make
Big
It?
Brother?
Maybe, I think so. Oh, Hey Who All Gonna Be Their podcast, a place where you can be an exclusive member of our very entertaining group chat. You know the deal, you know the spill. Yes, it's midnight, but we're gonna get this cast assessment because we just got it today and we have 8,000 million things to do.
And I was traveling for those who missed that last time.
We are.
And we're coming off of a Love Island stream.
Yep.
Whew.
We had a lot to do today, and we gonna get it in. We had so much to do today. We doing it tomorrow because it is 12:10 a.m. right now. Hey y'all. Hey Martina. Hey Mary. I don't know. Mary, I don't know, but you know, let me go ahead.
It's a mystery house guest.
The street said that there was a 17th house guest.
Did we spoil it?
So I've been playing with Eli all day. So Eli is it family? No, I think
it's
a work trip.
Yeah.
And so he'll be back for our first episode. No, he might actually be the second because I think it's like a week. I don't know. Anyways, he'll be back, but he did have a trip. We are just gonna go right into it. I'm so excited about the Big Brother 27.
It's finally here.
I'm so excited. It's finally here. Shout out to Love Island because Love Island would have really, if I didn't have Love Island, I would have been like, oh my gosh, 12 days to Big Brother, 11 days. But I was so into Love Island and it kept me busy and kept me on my toes. And so now I look up and I'm like, oh shoot, Big Brother is in 2 days.
Facts.
So here we are. Rumor said it's either Rachel or Cam. I think it's Rachel.
That's my girl.
Yeah, Eric is gonna lose his mind if it's Rachel.
But I don't want her playing. If Rachel's gonna play, I want her to play with people of her caliber.
It's not fair.
Not no newbies.
I agree.
She needs to play with her caliber.
Yeah.
I don't think she's playing though. I think the 17th. Well, they may have a twist where she comes, but I don't think she's the 17th house guest.
So we know the theme of the season is the
murder mystery Hotel Mystere.
So I actually really like that name.
I don't know if I'm saying it right, but Hotel Mystere.
That's what we're gonna call it. I really think that she might be the person murdered. There's a possibility if it's Rachel. It could be. If it's anybody else, then they're likely just gonna play the game, in my opinion. But if it's Rachel, I could be wrong, but I don't think she's gonna sit there and play an entire season. Yes, we are eventually gonna pick teams and draft players, and yes, Eli will get the scraps.
Yes, we're not doing it tonight though.
No, we're gonna do that on the next pod.
Hotel Traders Who Done It, Screaming, all of that.
Ooh.
That was a good show. They need to bring back Who Done It, obviously.
Okay, so let's go ahead and just pop off our first person.
Are we going based off of this list, or you want to go off the list?
Yeah, let's just go.
Okay, so Mickey.
Wait, do you already? Oh, we'll go by your list. Let's just go.
Sharon did.
Yeah, let's just go because you did it in order. So go ahead.
Okay, so the first person that was on the list, the interviews that we saw was Riley. And no, I'm sorry, not Riley. Adrian. Adrian was the first one. I was like, that don't sound right. Adrian was the first one. And my initial thoughts on Adrian. So as we go through these people, please let us know your thoughts if you remember them. When it
Adrian,
comes to
where he at?
He right there.
Oh, Adrian. Oh boy.
Talk to
Adrian is somewhere still talking.
I literally wrote, hold your horses, brother. He's overestimating himself. That's what I got from him. Early boot. He did build comps to practice his comps. I'll give him that.
Crazy.
He built the wall comp. He's a carpenter, so he built the wall comp. He built balance beams. So I thought that was neat about him. He does seem to know the game that he's actually preparing, so I'll give him that. Mel Paloma is hilarious, but he talks too fast. You could tell he was getting his stuff. His mind moved faster than his mouth.
Yeah.
So that's what I got from him, but definitely early boot. What you think overall?
Okay, so I actually like him. Okay, I do like him.
Yeah,
but he talks too much. He talks way too much, and like I was looking at Sharon's assessment, and she was just like, "Oh, he's had halfway
9 minutes. He had a 9-minute interview.
He just kept talking. He kept talking. Cool, keep this energy, but I need you to do it in spurts. You know." And he mentioned that he'd be picking up stuff with his toes. I was like, "Don't tell nobody that for at least 3 weeks. Don't tell nobody."
Pick up what was? Yeah, I missed that.
He'd be picking up stuff with his toes.
Good night.
Don't do nothing. First of all, don't do nothing with your toes around.
But there might be a competition where they had to do something with their toes.
Save it for the comp. Don't
tell them.
I don't want to be at breakfast and be like, y'all know I can pick up this spoon with my toe.
And that's gonna make me want you.
It's gonna piss me off. I'm putting you on the block just for
that. Yes.
So I think if he learns to shut up, if he
can be cool, right, Oscar? He's stressing us out because he talked too much.
Yeah, he is. If he learned how to just like chill, like Marianne was doing too much, and then she had a little moment where she chilled out for a minute.
She made it to the end of one,
and then you know what she did? She got that Chizak.
She did,
and she got her little white man. So I said, oh.
You're annoying for that.
So if he chill out, I think he has the opportunity to be a really good player. Save all of your energy for the DR is what I'm trying to tell you. Save all your energy for the DR. Be cool, be chill, have a good time, but just be chill. But if he keep talking, he gonna see himself on that block
very early.
But the fact that he does, Billy owns up a wall comp is absolutely.
But it don't do no good if you don't get to the wall comp.
Exactly.
So it'll be in vain.
Yep. So
we my building.
And eating flop by choice is absolutely crazy. I would never do that. I don't care if I'm about to be on a Big Brother show. If I'm gonna do slop, I'm gonna do it for the first time on the show.
True.
And that's because I ate in 3 days.
And that's gonna be the hope that I don't even become have a have not, because there have been people who were now have nots.
And I would say, who would be have not?
I would never volunteer.
No. I would accidentally go to the bathroom every time they start about. Let me go.
Mary, you've been in all the cast assessments, baby. All of them tonight. Next up, was that all we have for Adrian?
Yep.
Next up, we have Amy. That's the one who they said looked like Saul.
CBS. I put this in my notes. Y'all really played in Amy face because that picture is absolutely terrible. Because she does not look to that extent in real life.
She don't, but
her body is Tito. Her body is Tito. Let me say that. She was thick in all the right places. Shout out to Sister
Amy. Thick Amy. Her name was Thick Amy.
Yes, sis. You just got a name. Thick of me. Thick body yada. Okay. Yeah. Yes, they really played. Yeah, you know what? Yes.
Ooh, Jessica Miller.
Her vibe is definitely giving Jessica.
I wrote she was a little dry in her talking for me. It was a little dry.
I can see that.
And not really believable. I don't know. Maybe she was just kind of the way she was talking. Maybe it was like cadence, too soft.
Yeah.
She said she's a girl's girl. She kept talking about that women's. She said about 11 times.
We get it. We like women's.
She wants a girls alliance,
which is cool.
So I was pretty much like, "Come on, girl, give us nothing," because she just wasn't really giving me anything that I could really pick apart. I said she might be naive. Her son told her to watch who she tell information to, because she tells stuff to the wrong person. She's gonna run her mouth.
She's gonna be gullible.
She might be naive. I put that. And she said she has a wonderful personality, but I didn't really see her personality. Me personally, y'all might have seen something. Did y'all see something? Because I personally wasn't really.
I'm gonna be real. I feel like because she's, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, she is. She's the oldest woman on the cast, and they're gonna automatically put her in that woman. Obviously woman, the mother role or whatever. So
yeah.
Hey.
I don't know what I just did. That was on accident. There we go.
Oh. So yeah, they're gonna put her in that mother role. And she was talking about she down to be in a showman's girl.
Ain't you?
And I'm just looking at the cast though, like I'm like, I don't even know her, but I'm just thinking like, who would she be a couple with?
Well, hey, who was Angela?
You never know.
In the showman's with Matt. Did she say?
Yeah, you know what? You funny, and you know what? McCray did pull Amanda old ass at the time. She wasn't old, but compared
single mother, Mamacita. I'm screaming.
Yeah, Mary. Single mother, Mamacita. Yes, but we'll see.
Also, let's see what else I had. She did mention that she was like, "Yeah, it was just so disappointing to watch Mackenzie hand the game over to Chelsea." I said, "Oh, she ain't let the black woman get to the end."
And you know what? I said, "Oh."
I said she.
And at first I said, "Hand."
I was like, "Oh,
hand." It's almost like she didn't earn it, but okay.
I was like, "Okay."
So I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of like,
"That's a sugar mama out there. It's free."
But okay.
Amy will mommy can't be the leader. Jeremy pushing the girls alliance. Not sure about that. Yeah, I don't know about her in that showman thing or the girls alliance. I don't. Her trying to push it gonna get her sent home. So we're gonna see how she do.
Who's next?
You see how quick we get through her because she ain't give us much. Ashley, I said Hannah's sister.
Ashley.
It's giving Hannah. When she started talking, I was like, China? Close enough.
Go ahead.
The mannerisms, for me personally, it was the mannerisms. She kind of sound like Hannah to me if I close my eyes.
That might be who she know. Remember she was in somebody's comments?
Yeah,
okay,
that is who she know. Go. And I'm like, and they go to the same. She went to Georgetown Law. Hannah's in Georgetown Medical School.
Oh, right okay. Come on, Hannah.
And so I was like, Hannah's sister, she's bubbly, she's a pageant girl, she's competitive, she's poised. All her answers were really well thought out. She wasn't stumbling over them, which is nothing wrong with people stumbling over, but she just was really clear and cut. I feel like she has the ability to be strategic because she is the lawyer. She's physically fit. She does her Pilates. She was the athlete. I think she did track or something. Like I said, clear with her communication. She gives easy to talk to.
Right.
And she said she'll win when she have to. So part of her strategy, she'll win when she have to. She's gonna be clocking everything. I said, okay, Davon, clock it out. Clock it. She's gonna be paying attention. She's gonna be sitting in the corner watching who talking to who, who kissing on who. And
Mary, Jimmy is a triplet. I don't know if there's somebody else as a twin, but he's in a triplet.
He's a triplet. Yeah.
And somebody probably already did their research. I wonder if it's 3 boys, girl, boy. I want to see how twinned they look.
For sure, Ashley and Mickey are in trouble for sure. If they don't get the right alliances and winning the right stuff to keep themselves safe, they are definitely in danger. But Ashley did one thing she pointed out. She said, "I would have not have been. I looked at Taylor season. Shit, that would not be me."
Boy, that was a little shady, and I said,
she said, "I would not let that stand in my season because I don't do bullying." And so I'm like, I know that's right. I know that's right. That's all I have for Ashley.
So Ashley, at first, I wrote, or I did a voice memo. I don't feel. Sorry, my sister texted me that we had some food down here. No, girl, you gotta go get some. I ain't cooking nothing. Then she threw me off. Okay, so my thoughts with Ashley, I wrote or said in my little voicemail, I said, man, she talk a lot just like Adrian. But you know what's funny about Ashley? I kept finding myself to be like, oh, then what, sis?
Yeah, I was influenced with her interview.
Because they're kind of like, dang, she's been talking for a minute. And I was just like, but I was interested in what she was saying. So everything that she said, and I love the pats on the back. I went to Georgetown, fam. I was Madam Cool Latte or whatever.
She broke it down.
Baby, she broke it down. I was the 14th best. Lots of I said, say that, sis. Say that. Where them accolades? Yeah. But yeah, I did quite that little shade with Taylor, and I get it. I can see her because I always talk about this in Taylor's situation. It was a bully situation.
But you ain't supposed to.
But you ain't gotta get bullied.
You don't.
Because me, I would have said, listen, ho.
But also standing up for ourselves, would we have still won the game?
Yes, exactly. So listen, the cards play how they play. You know what I'm saying?
But had it been us in this situation,
I would not have won.
Probably would have won. unless things the leftovers still formed or whatnot.
Listen, there is a possibility.
What they formed or not, they was gonna hear me and hear me very clear. That is for sure.
Yeah. But I really like her. She is definitely my one to watch. And I ain't gonna lie, I put in my notes, are they gonna let another black woman live?
And then she light skinned too, like Chelsea. They were like, people that can't tell the difference. Chelsea?
Yeah, so who knows? But she is definitely on my radar and I like her a lot.
Same. Next up, you ready for the next one? Any other thoughts on Ashley, y'all? Okay. Next up is Ava. Love Ava.
Is that the witch?
Yeah.
That's my witchy sis.
I love her.
She really surprised me after that. Because if I was just like, oh Lord, look at Ava, I automatically was like, oh Lord, she about to be one of them kooky Caitlyn players. Mm-hmm. She's a better Caitlyn. I wrote she's a mix of Caitlyn and Sarah Beth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I said, oh, okay.
Because Sarah Beth had a little flower on her head too for her
she
picture.
did. She did.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like this is a little bit how Sarah Beth would have played if the cookout went there. You know what I'm saying? Because she did have.
Sarah Beth was playing a good game.
She was playing.
She was playing the same game. Hannah was playing good game. That's why she wouldn't hand it out of there.
Yes. So like if the cookout went there, Sarah Beth would have really been out there. But I really like her. She said she was reading people. She can read people auras. She said these people.
She said I'm witch. She said I'm broke.
Baby, she right out the gag, bro. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? You want to know what caught me? They gagged me, right? She was like, am I gonna be in the show, man? She said, first of all, I got a man. Okay.
That's number one. That's number one.
I got a man, okay. But let's be real. Any man in this Big Brother cast would not have passed that background check. I said, oh, listen, like a bad man.
I love it. And like you said, she read auras. She said she get her reading people, and she's like, I don't want them. I'm not gonna tell people that because I don't want them to think I'm a. Before she even said it, I said witch.
Yep.
You're a witch, baby. It's okay.
Dang, I really like her. Oh, don't disappoint me, Ava. I really like her.
Too bad we don't choose our people for our draft no more.
Oh,
we get to pick one pick. Remember, we do give ourselves one pick.
It's not gonna be Ava though.
It won't.
That's gotta be made.
It won't be her. But anyway, we wish you luck, witchy girl.
Nah,
she says she's emotional but direct. So because she's Italian. So she said that may get her in trouble because she's so direct. But I like a good direct person.
What you saying? Wait, what to Oscar? You talking about our picks? We talking about our draft.
How y'all doing it? Oh, so you missed it. So our last draft was Survivor.
We did a random.
We did. So we chose one person that we actually wanted, and then we did a wheel and let it randomly assign us just to see how it would go. Yeah, it was kind of fun.
But I ain't gonna lie. So when let me first say this. I should have said this in the beginning. But when I first saw this cast, I was not impressed. I said
me either.
But then when I saw that video, I was like, dang, y'all might have actually picked a well-rounded group of people that actually want to play the game.
Yeah, there's a lot of broke people.
But yeah, it's a lot of brokies.
Brokies.
And everybody knows a broke person gonna play this game a lot better sometimes. You know, Dr. Will, play with.
Yeah.
But in this new era, everybody wants to be
influencer.
Listen, you can be an influencer, bro. Play the game. Play the game. You know what I'm saying? So I'm intrigued.
Ava, Mary said, depends on Ava or Kelly. One would be second out, and the other would be final. I can see that, but I think they both could go.
Which one, Kelly?
We'll get to her.
Child, they calling that girl Keely. It's
Kelly.
Oh,
a little sharp chin.
Oh, okay. Come on, Kelly.
Also said Ava would probably be messy if she might come on too strong.
She might be a little messy. I can see that.
And she doesn't have a real strategy. But she said she's gonna get that money. So we'll see.
Can I say the first person I want her to pull in the alliance?
Who, Kelly? I mean Ava?
Ava.
Who?
Will. I want because
I think they would do good together.
He said, I'm picking people that don't look like me to be in my alliance. And I got a comment for that specific comment, but we won't get to that.
What we about to get to it right now.
He go by Will.
Clifton.
Clifton. Okay, but he go by Will. Okay.
We might as well go ahead because he's next. Look at that. You didn't even know he was next.
I didn't. Go ahead.
Someone said the chin on her like who? Natalie Nunn. So Clifton he goes by Will. Captain Will. He don't need to say that though. He was calling himself Captain Will. I wouldn't tell him that. Yes, this cast does seem hungry, Martino.
Yeah, they do.
Will, he gives no nonsense. Love that. He said he don't want to hear that crying. Talking about, I miss my cats, I miss my dog, my mama, my cousin, my baby. He said, you know what you signed up for.
Will is giving me who I thought Kenny was gonna be. But I'm gonna be real, Mary. I don't know if y'all caught that. He definitely shaded Kenny.
And I
said, because he said, listen, we know you miss your kids. We know you miss your wife. You know you did this. You know this. No, we get it.
He clocked it.
Okay?
Yeah.
But that's what you signed up for. Play the game. I said,
But it's women's sports, Mary. That's a positive thing. It's women's sports, not just regular sports. Women's sports is regular,
yes. He's a podcaster for a women's college basketball.
The game.
Okay. Nice.
But he seems very sure of himself. I said, that's Unc right there. He Unc for real. Because I feel like people are going to want to go gravitate to him, lean on him because he's 50. He's the oldest house guest there. He's going to be the house dad pretty much. But, he seems aware because he's a veteran. He's a retired veteran. So that experience is definitely preparing him for the house for sure. And he's adaptable is what it's giving. I think if he doesn't get too comfortable, he could do really well. And he's a talker. I mean, he's a podcaster, so he's a yapper like us. A relationship builder is something that's important to him. He gave us a Sari reference from Survivor. He said, "I'm gonna get off the couch. I wanted to get off the couch and do it."
Come on, off the couch.
Let me find out you know a little bit about Sari. And then he mentioned, like Tree said, he wanted to find 4 special folks in the house to build a specific team. He built his own basketball team of a variety of different people and flavors, he said. I think that can work. He wants some comp beats, people that can win some comps. He wants somebody that can that knows everything about the game specifically. And, you know, obviously get some other social strategic people in there. But that's what I got for Will. I like Will a lot.
Me too.
Based on what we got.
Will, I like him a lot. You know, I did write down he shaded Kenny. And baby, I love some Kenny shade. I do.
For sure.
What Mary say?
I'm screaming.
He's surrounded by a bunch of girly girls and 2 hippie dippies. I do like Will a bunch. I was cracking up. At the fact that he says that he wants to get in her and he's gonna get his alliance together. He said, you know, I'm 6 foot. You know, I'm sure he built nice. You know, we only see him from like, you know, the chest up. But he's been a vet for I think 22 years.
Yeah, 22 years. Yeah,
22 years. So shout out to the armed forces. Because it couldn't be me.
I would have loved him and Felicia on the season. They could have bonded.
That would have been so freaking cute. Is Felicia the 17 years? Probably not.
Felicia, nah, they ain't
man,
if they got Felicia back, that would be hilarious.
Just bring her back just for fun, just for like a week. That would be so good.
Mr. Big.
I need all my seasonings, Mr. Big.
Yes.
But I really like him, but I was cracking up and he said that he won alliance. He said all different colors and nationalities. He said blacks to the back. If you're black,
stay back.
To the back.
He said you will not confuse me.
This will not be a cookout situation.
Which, hey.
But you know what? I ain't mad at it.
Whatever gets you to the end.
And that's not to say he's not gonna work with the black people, but that's what I read. He said, you know what, I ain't about to do this whole cookout situation because
I hope he doesn't.
Different.
Mary thinks he might be a block star. Mary said he's gonna be on the block every week.
I hope not. I hope he won that first HOH.
That'll be a good one to see how he ran it. But I think power may go to his head to be the first one.
He will. That's gonna be his. That's the thing I'm
worried
about.
Second or third HOH.
Seconds. Oh, third would be great.
No, because Felicia was third. She went crazy.
Let's do second.
I don't know. But I think if he can build those initial relationships, I think he could do well. Any other thoughts on Will before we move on?
I like him.
Next up is Zay. Isaiah, but he goes by Zay.
Which one is that? I ain't gonna lie. I
the one that's the Tucker replacement.
I'm gonna be very quick. I zoned out. Okay, I honestly don't have nothing to say about Zay. And I'm gonna be real. I don't remember. I don't think I wrote anything about him.
I forced myself to write comp beats potential because you know
that's when the rain had picked up.
Right, pink shirt.
It's defense. Pink shirt.
Overconfident maybe because he was like he can win anything he want to win.
I don't know if y'all can see my arrow.
Zay the Mormon guy. Oh, is he a Mormon?
That would be some interesting.
Typical bro. Oh, he may be. Him and Zach gonna get along well because Zach was a pastor kid. I said typical bro. He said he's gonna go with the flow. He said he doesn't have a strategy going in.
Where's Zay come from? What's his real name?
Isaiah.
Oh, okay, that works. Because I ain't never met a white Zay.
Neither, actually.
So that's interesting.
Everybody I know named Zay is black. Well, no, my
you know a white
my godson, one of my godsons.
His name is Zay. Which one you talking about?
Black, Mexican, Asian.
What is black?
Yes.
Yeah, don't listen to me.
He's friends with Sammy from Survivor. Yes, he is.
Sammy.
Yeah, Sammy from 43. That was mixed too. That looked, that his curly hair.
Did I watch 43?
Yeah, that's
what we gave her. 43?
Yeah, we gave her.
Sammy, why can't I picture his face? I'll think about it.
It's important. Yeah, he's a little thicker, Tucker, based on some pictures. They almost look alike.
Okay.
That I saw on Twitter.
Okay.
Yep, he definitely gonna be a bros alliance.
Do you know Tucker?
No, I don't think so. but he looked like
you know they're gonna snitch in these feeds. Whether they know
who.
Right.
He doesn't want a showmance, he said, which was surprising. But he gonna probably be in one anyway. He wants to be a hero, not a villain, but he's afraid to make enemies because he don't want people to not vote for him in the end, which I understand, but you know, enemies happen. What else? He is a little aware of being a target because he's a bigger dude, tall, whatever. But he said he can't lie long term, so he doesn't plan on lying very much in terms of who he is.
I lie the whole game.
In terms of like his real stuff.
I'll tell y'all, my name Eric. The whole game.
Next.
Boo. Quick.
Literally. Any other thoughts?
Nope. Next.
Okay. Next we have Jimmy.
Jimmy. Love Jimmy.
Lorel loves Jimmy. Lorel loves Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Lorel loves Jimmy. It's true.
You had to get that, huh?
I did.
Love Jimmy.
Lorel
and Jimmy
all through. We're gonna do it. Yeah.
Evil. Y'all know I
like
love
Jimmy.
villain, and please do not let me down.
Please don't.
Please don't let me down. Go
ahead. I like him. I put bubbly, lots of energy. He says he's aware, and he's here to win. And he's aware of his energy. He's like, you know, I make sure I got to tone my energy down a little bit. Sometimes I'm like, okay, so he is aware. Very personable. Seems like I think he's gonna be good TV. He even mentioned he wanted to be good TV. I'm like, okay, give us good TV.
Can you imagine Rachel is here and we get a Reagan and Rachel moment?
Stop.
Did you ever think of
or between him and Catherine, because she's the waitress.
Yeah.
So he gonna call her a cateress.
Man,
like he called her waitress.
We can't have no arguments like that no more. Man, the good times.
He follows Mystis and Monet's exchange, so you know he'll be the villain.
Okay. Oh, come on.
Martino said they can see him in the final three.
Can.
So yeah, I said he seems well put together. He says he trusts too easily though, but he is a big fan of the show.
Evil Michael Bruner.
Literally, I can see that.
Ooh, I've laughed about it, but yeah, I can see that.
And that's pretty much all I wrote for him though. I like him.
I literally just wrote in my notes, my voice memo, I said an evil gay man is a person that I would love to be in an alliance with. He is evil. He's gonna I'm gonna be real. I think he's gonna be one of the top DR people. I think he's gonna give us great feeds. Everybody knows I love a villain. I do. And let me say this: you can be a villain without being a bully. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So yes, listen. You can scream, argue, cuss everybody out. Baby, just leave racism out, leave homophobia out. Don't talk about nobody's religion. You know what I'm saying? Leave people kids out of it. But all means, girl, why you do your makeup like that? You look, what is that? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying
you look like it.
But you know
Pennywise, that's the name. You look like Pennywise.
Or Saw. I'm sorry, that's what shady.
But it's okay to be shady.
It is. Okay. It is. But I'm very intrigued by him. I was sad for his entire interview from front to back.
Martino says, as long as he don't turn into chemo singing 59 days and not playing the game.
Please don't. Shout out to us, Carrie and the Chemonators.
Yes. But he's the triplet, so that's interesting. I want to see what they look like.
Yeah, I want to see the triplet. I'm gonna see if I can find that.
Next is Miss Catherine. So speaking of Catherine, the cateress, she is a waitress.
Which one is that one?
Next to him, to the right.
Oh, let me get mine out of the way.
You go.
Boring.
I
haven't popped up. Boring. I skipped her. I ain't gonna lie to you. I could go back to her, but she was talking and I fast forwarded, and she was talking a little bit more, and then I fast forward, and I saw Sharon, and I fast forward a little bit more, and then I moved on to the next person.
Now that I'm looking at it, why should like the one foot felon?
Right when you said it, I knew exactly. I didn't even look at it, but then I looked at it and I said, especially with my vision, because we this far from the computer.
Literally, I'm like, I didn't see that before.
That do look like Halloween.
That's her.
Until you prove us wrong, you are now. What holiday do we want to give her?
Somebody said, what if all of them were related to a past house guest?
I ain't gonna lie, that would be very interesting.
Because this is Hannah, that's Christmas, that's Michael Bruner,
that's a crock pot kitty cat. Because he looked like him with my vision right now.
Oh, Turner, Kelly.
Oh, he could be Joseph as well.
Oh, we'll talk about that in who they look like.
Yeah, because
we get there, because we get to go through this
all night. Come on, we trying to knock it
out. So Catherine, it seems like she'll be able to deal with difficult people because as a waitress, especially in high-end places, you got to deal with difficult people.
Okay.
Exactly. That's Oscar said she make her boring like you said.
Dang, I'm with you on that one.
People said she look like Leah, but she give thank you. She look like Christmas.
She do.
I'm gonna put a picture up in tomorrow. She gives me girl next door, but like a mature girl next door a little bit. But based on what she was saying, like she said she's able to read the room, make friends with everyone. She's trustworthy. I feel like she was believable. Boring, but believable. She's a big fan, but she only seen a few seasons. I said, so you're not a fan. A big fan then, baby. You only seen a couple of seasons. That's not a big fan to me. That's a new fan. But that's pretty much all I got. Oh, she's in PR as well. So she says she's able to spin stuff really well. So we'll see. Next, Keanu, The Rock.
Everybody love him.
He really wasn't giving me much.
I ain't gonna lie, he bored me. I'm gonna be real, he's giving like jock, typical jock. But they did say that
he's a nerd.
He is a nerd. So, and especially when it comes to Big Brother, I love a nerd.
Yeah.
So
an unconventional nerd at that.
Exactly. Like he doesn't look like the stereotypical nerd. So I'm intrigued in that aspect. But based off his interview, I ain't gonna lie, I fast forwarded after a while. So, all right.
I said he's gonna be a media target. He did say he understands he's gonna be one, but he will be. You too big. They gonna put you on the block. Yeah. That's why they got that couch, because that little chair is one gonna fit him. He's gonna be a media target. He's boring. I put he's boring, but I did say he might be able to connect with people because his voice is a little bit softer and like he has a calm presence. Sweet. Yeah, he has a calming presence. But he did say he trusts too easy. But he's a nerd, so that may be helpful to connect with the other nerds in the house. He thinks he's a chameleon and he's able to get along with any type of people.
Who? Oh, I was about to say, boy, we can see you. You ain't hide nowhere. You ain't hide no camouflage to nowhere.
He wants to play like Cody from Byyyeee 16.
Costco more. Now that's a bombshell. He could be a bombshell.
He could be a bombshell. Yeah, I think he probably be a bombshell. He wants to play like Cody from Byyyeee 16, and he wants to win comps. So, yeah.
Good story, bro.
Next.
Who's next?
Lauren. I like how a lot of these are next to each other. Lauren, she was kind of boring too, to me.
Yeah.
She was like robotic, honestly.
Yeah.
But she says she's competitive. She's a Southern Belle, longtime fan. She's been watching with her parents. They used to do that when they was kids.
She was kind of boring to me, but I did put her on my
There's something about her.
Like, I wasn't really into her interview, but I stuck around and I didn't hit the fast forward on her, even though I wanted to, because I'm like, she is she's my one to watch.
Oscar said Mackenzie dupe. I can see that. Sharon. She said she reminded her of Haley from BB20, and I didn't really get that, but
now that you mentioned, I do feel like a more Mackenzie vibe.
Oh, Mackenzie. Oh, I was like, I see Haley.
I could see
but I see Mackenzie. Yeah, I definitely see Mackenzie. But I said she's boring. She's the boring bubbly. Like you could tell she was trying to give bubbly, but she was boring.
She gonna have to be somebody that's gonna open up on the feeds, and we'll see if we like her personality.
And she felt rehearsed, but she mentioned BB10. She liked Keisha's birthday, so I was like, okay, so she done watched a little bit of something.
Yeah, did a little something.
Okay. What else? She wants to lay low. She wants to get close to other people so she can figure out their strategy. That's her strategy. Get close to people. Sorry, she just pulled the picture up of Kelly and that chin. Bless that baby heart. Anything else on Lauren?
Next.
What y'all think? Lauren gave me exactly. Martino gave me nothing. I need to watch BB10.
Same. That's a season
for sure. So next we have Mickey Mouse.
Mickey.
What you think about Mickey?
Mickey bored me a little bit. Y'all know, I'll be honest. Sis is gorgeous.
She's
honestly, I'm probably giving her the face card of the season for me out of the entire cast. Like if I had to give it to one person,
face card.
She's gorgeous. She seems like she has a great personality, but she kind of gave me kind of like a Lauren vibe to me. Like it kind of feels slightly rehearsed. I think we're just gonna see her have more of a personality on the show. Y'all know me. I'm gonna root for a black woman until you prove me wrong. Because if you prove me wrong, you right off my head.
Yes, Martino. She does give me cold. Kind of sound like McCole. Mimi.
Yes. Yeah, she's kind of dry a little bit to me. But I don't hate her. Mm-mm. She's kind of like a Lauren for me. Like her interview didn't give to me, honestly.
Yeah.
But it's something about her.
I think she had great energy, like for the most part. I felt like she feels genuine. Like she wasn't like super, like her personality wasn't jumping out, but she did give us great energy.
I can see that.
But it felt genuine to me anyway. And she's really direct. So I like that. She's direct.
I love a direct person.
And you can feel that she's 34. Like I can tell that she's like
maybe that's mature. What it is, the maturity that I was sensing. That might have been it.
And I can feel it.
And she might be one of those people like I'll open up when I have reason to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. She's a girl's girl. She says she wants to make friends. She likes to invest in others. And she thinks that's what's important in the game to get far, invest in other people. She wants to stay in the background. She feels sure of herself. She's here for the money. She don't care if she's the hero or villain. She even came up with the word irrelevant. She mixed the two. Put that in Webster's dictionary, please.
That's cute.
Flirty and charming. She kept mentioning that flirty and charming. That's what was getting on my nerves. She just kept saying that over and over and over again. But also, real quick, those questions, they were asking terrible questions.
Yeah.
Like they think they slick. They kept putting that question. Oh, Big Brother. Why is Big Brother such a good show? Why is Big Brother still there?
We don't care about that. We don't need that.
They could have exited out.
You've already had the promo. You don't have to do all that extra.
And then they kept asking them too, how will you crush your enemies? Like that is such a crazy question. That's a weird question. They're weird, bro. Sorry. That's why they won't cast me, because I call them out on how weird they are. But she's a recent fan, so she ain't.
She do look like Eva. I'm sorry, Mary. I cannot put my finger on it. And I said, why does she look so familiar to me? Is Eva Pickford? You right? Gorgeous.
Yeah,
both of them.
She knows about the cookout though, and she loved the cookout. She shopped them out. She says she's a crybaby, and she's afraid that the standard of cleaning won't be to her with her liking.
Oh yeah.
And I was with her on that.
Yeah, she gonna. Yep. She gonna get that bossy vibe.
And she's not there for the showmances.
She was just like, bye. I ain't mad at it,
but we'll see. We shall see.
She might be our slow burner of the season. I'm gonna be using that now.
Slow burn, right?
We shall see. She's in the Lauren category for me though, but
she gives me like she could be
queen.
a Shima.
Maybe.
You know what I'm talking about? Is it Chima? Shima?
The one that threw her thing into the
like could be like that type of.
That they related?
Not related, but I mean,
that vibe.
Like she just because Shima was commanding.
Maybe.
She had a commanding presence.
Yeah, I can maybe see a little Shima.
They both got that forehead.
But I do agree. So whoever mentioned Mimi, I could see that vibe.
I could see Mimi too
being on that.
Because Mimi is like well put together, real polished.
You know what? I feel like her personality is gonna give a little Mimi with a little Azza. Y'all know how Azza was very direct and was just like, because you put me on the block then. Like I could see that vibe coming from her.
Azza Mimi vibe, yeah. Just don't be furniture, please. Don't be furniture.
Yes, please don't be furniture.
Next we have Morgan.
Not too much, I know.
I like Morgan. I thought she was bubbly. She's a cool, quirky, messy queen, though. She gave me messy queen.
Morgan? Okay. Oh, okay. That's the gamer girl.
Gamer girl.
I'm gamer. I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer. If you still are looking back at Morgan's video, she's still mentioning that she's a gamer. We get it, sis. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, girl, we get it. Was it me? She mentioned that she was a gamer 8,000 times. Am I the first gamer girl? Or you probably not the first person.
Well, gamer girl. She might be the first gamer girl.
No, there's been other gamer girls.
Who?
I don't know. I'm just being funny because she said gamer. I do like her though.
I like her.
But man, that gamer thing was
she seems aware.
Drilling a hole in my brain.
Gamer girls never do well.
Who was Mary? Who were other gamer girls or in that category? Because my brain is blank. Because I was thinking
almost Sarah Beth.
Oh, Sarah Burke was a gamer. Oh yeah, she did them little
awesome.
online games. She used to dress up in them. Yeah, she was a little quirky.
Well, I'm thinking of Ava from The Mole. She was a gamer. She did well. And
this is not Big Brother.
I know. I'm just saying.
I mean, this is Big Brother. That's not Big Brother.
It's not. But I'm just saying they can do well.
Yeah, I forgot about that girl.
On Opposite World. See, look, she's talking about a different game too.
I didn't know there was a game called Opposite World.
But she's athletic. She got the fun personality.
Oh, she was a D1 athlete, track star.
Yeah, she's track star.
She a track star.
She's a runner. She's a track star. I like Morgan. I like that the girls got some athletic. A lot of them have athleticism, so like they won't get run over in the physical comps in the event that they do it.
Who's Ava?
Who? Ava's her name. Oh, Ava from The Mole. Oscar from The Mole. Maybe that's her name. I don't know. But I like that a lot of the girls are like physically.
Yeah, a lot of the girls are physically.
So they won't get run away with like the physical comp. The men ain't gonna just run over them.
Hopefully not.
So I like that. She says she's playing for her family. There's a lot. There's something there because I'm trying to get them out of what they're in. I'm like, okay, what they in, baby? Like the hood. Just say the hood. She don't want to say the hood.
We in a hood now, baby.
She don't want to say I want to get them out of the hood.
Hold on, that is my favorite little Kim line, and I'll just. So you know how there are just random phrases people say. Y'all know I say a lot of random phrases, but like I do it all the time. And I'll be in the kitchen cooking, and my fiance come in. I'll be like, "You're in the hood now, baby." It's like one of my favorite sayings. But anyways, I like her.
So that's what she was trying to say without saying it. She want to get her family out the hood.
Yeah,
she just didn't want to say hood.
Girl, I get it. She in the house. She might be, they code switch.
Yeah. So she
want to get. What's her nationality?
We don't, but she's
definitely a spicy picante. Yeah. So she got some. She looks like has a lot of mixing.
She's a PL something because she talking about the hood. And she didn't want to say the hood.
Well, the white people be in the hood too. Don't get it
twisted. But the fact that she was avoiding the word.
My boy Nick, my boy Marcel from the hood.
I know.
You got him video.
I'm just saying, based on her avoiding the word, I can hear her trying to.
Being funny.
What else I got for her? She wants to lessen her target by not winning stuff, so she gonna lean on her social game. And she'll win when necessary. She actually seems strategic, like she has a plan in place. She gives me planners. She's a fan of Janelle, so
okay, channel that.
Any other thoughts for Morgan?
Nope, I like her.
Linking with Ava and Kelly, I can see that too.
Oh, I wouldn't be mad at that.
The Gamer Girls Alliance, and Amy gonna be sitting at home watching it, wishing she can be a part of it.
You stupid. Why you? We know that Amy is gonna be the one he hate on this season.
Thick of me. I don't hate her, but she didn't. She didn't give me nothing. Riley, country boy. He irked me because
I ain't gonna lie. I put him in a showmance with Jimmy until Jimmy said he had a man. I thought. I ain't gonna lie. I thought did Kyle say what his orientation was?
He likes girls.
Oh, he didn't mention it.
Yes.
Oh, because I zoomed
pretty girl.
It might have just been the way he was posing because I definitely thought he was one of the girls.
Well, the reason why he was doing it, I said he's a little fish in a big pond. He's from Luther, Oklahoma. I'm from Oklahoma.
Oh, so he might like men that don't know it.
Anyways, my thing is he's from Oklahoma. He's from this small town, Oklahoma. Y'all. I'm from Oklahoma. I'm from the city, the suburbs, baby. So like, I'm not from the. But he's from this little.
I'm not from the hood now, baby. Is what Eric's trying to say. I'm not a hood baby.
But I need y'all to know that he is from Luther, and so he is a little fish in a very big pond now. And so I think he was just uncomfortable being in front of the camera and just like the excitement of it all. Maybe. I think that's what he's just because he was fidgeting a lot.
Listen, you better not be on a Frenchie vibe, and you better not let that slip out of your mouth.
Literally, and so I was just like, but I hate that he's gonna be a representation for Oklahoma because now y'all gonna think just like freaking Taylor from Oklahoma on Love Island. Y'all gonna think we all country hillbillies and bull riders and cowboys, and we're
y'all be riding tornadoes. Ride. Save a horse, ride a cowboy.
I think Riley's in ledge races.
I make a lot of noise because the girls, they are so pretty. You know that song? Save a horse, ride a cowboy. But Oklahoma, y'all ride a tornado because y'all be on tornadoes.
Okay, anyways, no. They say, okay. Okay. So,
I still lay back, Lord.
So Martino says Riley will be fed lines like Jasmine Red. Yeah, for the country.
Yeah,
because he don't know nothing.
They're gonna twang that twang right on up.
Even though he said his whole family is super fans, but I don't get super fan from him. That is a curse, absolutely. Apparently he's a deadbeat and an alleged racist and an alleged deadbeat dad.
Ooh, I'm about to go and do some more research.
Yeah,
I ain't had time today, but baby, I'm gonna get into because I know the Byyyeee detectives are out, and I know they got a whole list
for sure.
But anyways,
he come off as intense. He could fit in, but he could also stand out in the wrong way. He said he's gonna go with the flow. We'll see how that works. But he really wasn't giving us a whole lot. His answers were pretty vague. But he did say he wanted to take the good stuff from the past winners and apply it to his game. He said pretty girls are his weakness.
What about the boys? He didn't say nothing about pretty boys. Am I the only one? Because even Josh, I talked to Josh, and Josh said, "Josh, is your gator going on? Because it is mine." He was like, "Yeah, he was feeling it too."
Oh.
So I could be wrong. We could be wrong.
Well, he is from a little small town, country boy. He could,
Yeah, I was from a little small town. I saw man. I said, "Whoa," but that's a different story.
Yeah. Next, we all fear he would be the fan of the faves of the casuals. Yeah.
Yeah, he would definitely be a casual friend.
Oh, he apparently abandoned his baby mom to be on Big Brother. Interesting.
What is abandoning his baby mother though?
To go on the show.
That sounded so misogynistic of me. You see that therapy I need? Because I'm like, did he go on the show for an opportunity to provide for his baby mother and then kid? Like, hey, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Yeah.
Who knows? But if you're leaving them high and dry and they was in a very bad situation, like
it's a different story.
You're gonna be more help at home than on a show. Then I'm gonna get on your behind. But we'll see. We'll see what that tea is about.
Next.
But let me tell you this. You want me to tell you how guilty he's gonna be? If he's in the wrong, he gonna be talking about that baby all the time. All the time. Yeah, y'all. I remember my daughter. Even though she's 3 days old, I remember when
she looked
up at. It's funny that I'm playing a country accent and I'm country, like I'm from the country. And so it's funny that I'm trying up a country accent when I could just talk regular. But anyways, we gonna see. But a guilty deadbeat
gonna tell off on themselves every single time,
real bad. Anyways,
next we have Vince. Vince is probably my favorite.
Which one, Vince?
That's Joseph's cousin.
I had got home right when I was listening to him, so I literally missed all of it. So tell me about him.
So for me personally, he has a good energy. Okay. He is unemployed, so he broke.
Brokey, I'm with you.
Team broke. But he's aware of that could also make people believe, oh, is he a trust fund kid or is he just can't keep a job?
What was his job priorities?
He didn't. That I caught anyway. But he said he's done several jobs. He doesn't know what he wants to do with his life. Even though he's 34.
Oh. 34?
Did they change something?
Yeah, I'm 36.
Yeah.
At 34.
He said he knows what he doesn't want to do. He just hasn't found what's the right.
Okay, but you got to do something. Like drive an Uber or something, man. Do he live with his parents? He got to.
I don't know what
if he unemployed, unless he just newly employed, but do you stay with your mama, your daddy? What's going on?
Now, are you really a trust fund kid? Because you literally could be.
I was literally just about to say he could be. I mean, he's definitely given that like hippie vibe, but he looks just based off his picture, he looked like a clean hippie.
Yeah, and, a clean hippie.
Yeah,
yeah. Mm-hmm. He gives clean.
He looked like he washes legs.
Yeah,
in the show.
Yeah, he washes his whole body.
He do.
Yeah,
but there's certain items that don't
wash legs. Yeah, they don't believe in.
But he look like he washes legs.
I agree.
The fact that this is a real conversation is hilarious to me. But he do give I wash my legs
for sure. And so he's a big fan. He watches live feeds.
Okay, he watches.
So I thought that was decent. Mm-hmm. I thought, okay, we got a feedster. He's the only one so far. Oh, he live with his parents. Okay.
Let me see where they live at. Where are you from?
He is from Sarasota.
Is that Florida?
Florida? I don't know. I can't remember. But he feels personable. Like the way his interview, I enjoyed his interview. Like I wanted to keep listening to it.
Damn, I have to go back and listen to it.
It was so many people. I just knew I had to get through it. Mm-hmm. And so he feels genuine the way he was talking. He said he wants to play the game as if it was a mini Big Brother each week. So he wants to play it week by week, which I think is smart. You should. but
That
also
is the
planning,
correct answer every time.
But also trying to plan ahead, I think is also, there's nothing wrong with planning ahead, but
That's
playing
also
the
true.
game as it comes is also pretty smart.
No, he's from California.
Oh, he's from California.
Unemployed? Oh yeah, they got some money.
West Hills, that sounds
Vince
rich.
Panaro. He's probably Italian, likely.
Panaro, something.
I've never met somebody with that last name. I don't know why I guess, but he just looked like he was Italian.
But so he came up with he has his own strategy. It's called the Wawa method. Wing it and adapt. Wing it and adapt.
Hate
Wing
that
it
name.
and adapt.
But I ain't mad
the Wawa.
I don't like that name, but
Mary says, I mean, he has the time to watch the live feed. Oh,
listen, it do.
Truly. He's social, like he's gonna be social. He's self-aware.
Does he have a girl?
No.
Guy.
He said not that we know of. He said he could be too much for some people. But he feels cool, calm, and collected for me. And
is this your screen protector?
Yeah.
Sorry, ADHD.
Like, what are you doing? Not like he don't have no strategy though, and he's not gonna lie. Not in terms of the game, but he said he's gonna just be himself, and
he gonna lie.
Yeah, not lie about his life.
He gonna be like Turner.
We'll see. Turner made it far, so
yeah. Like in terms of personality, just based off what you're telling me, do you get that from him in an interview at all, or not?
Or he's not. He doesn't.
Or am I just putting that on him because he kind of looks like
he's not? He didn't really give hippie. He looked like one, but he don't give it like the hippie energy.
Okay. Yeah, he watched the leg. Vince and Amy. Mary, go sit down. Mary, sit in the corner.
And this picture don't do him justice. He looked old in this picture. He don't look that old in his video.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to go back.
He don't look that old in his video.
You know, last one?
Yes, we are on the last one.
Boy, we be talking.
How is it already out?
Because we just be running our mouths. We do. Thank y'all for being here because we just run our mouth.
Truly. It says 11 cast members are single. Byyyeee looking for showmance this season. A lot of 20s. Yes, they cast a lot of 20-year-olds.
They did. I saw that. Please.
Disgusting. 30s. We wanted 30s.
Please keep it me.
30s and up.
I feel like it should be put 3 25 and under. 3 the rest of the cast.
Okay, but let's put a couple 28s in there, 29s.
No, some more 20s can be in there.
But like the older end of the spectrum.
Yes, so you can put a 122-year-old in there. Okay. Matter of fact, I'm so sick and tired of. I'm the baby of the house. Let's put 2 22-year-olds on there, and let's throw a 24-year-old in there, and then we're gonna throw a 28, and then a 29. And I'm doubling back to a 27, and then the rest 30 and up.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah, because we need the more diversity because these younger people they don't be providing. Like if we look at the last couple of seasons, they've been the older house guests have been the ones with the entertainment factor.
Yes, and you also got to realize, not to say that people that are younger don't have interesting lives. We do. We have some, but it's just like some of the stories, and this is just probably based off of my just like the feed watcher. It just gives so much more content to the feeds, and you can tell like people who have lived a life. It kind of like gives to their character and how they portray themselves on TV a little bit
for sure.
But yeah, older house guests for sure. Do a 30 and up season.
Screaming.
That would even be awesome.
But yeah, I really like Vince. I think he's gonna be great.
150 on that cast. Yeah, Will's the only 50-year-old. Clifton.
Will, yeah. You know about Will, yeah.
William. But yeah.
Anything else?
Nope. I skipped him, so I skipped the last one too.
Zach.
I ain't even get to look at his.
That's Mr. PK.
How you feel about the latter? We're gonna talk about Amiri.
He's a pastor's child.
Do you seem dry?
He was a little dry.
Okay.
He did give me a little.
Because I saw just a small clip of him. Like
I said, not a big personality, but like it's like he gives good energy, but it doesn't feel big, and it felt like a little rehearsed.
Is he giving that one guy from last season that's dating Mackenzie?
Matt. I can kind of see Matt. That's his name. He's dating Mackenzie.
That's his name?
Yes.
Oh, Mackenzie.
Crazy Eye.
Mackenzie's boyfriend.
Crazy Eyes. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that man had a name.
Crazy Eyes.
I remember Crazy Eyes.
That's him.
Yeah, I didn't know he had a name.
You're ignorant. Literally equals Matt, exactly. But he's a newbie to the show.
Recruitment.
Yeah, we saw the screenshots of him being recruited on Instagram.
Oh Lord.
But he does give leader vibes. He's really confident. I don't think he can be manipulated. He's very competitive.
It's like textbook cute.
He played professional baseball. He was on the Washington Nationals. He wants to use being a pastor kid to lower his threat level. So he's going to push that really hard, he said. So,
did he layer on the pastor kid like really thick? Or was it?
He just said he's going to use that as his
thing. Okay, yeah, I'm cool with that.
He said being a pastor kid taught him how to adapt in different situations and stuff like that. So
okay, that's interesting.
He's gonna lay low. He said he wants to let other people like
you need to lay low. You need to lay low.
Okay, Whitney. I love that. Love that Whitney moment. He wants to be an alliance, but he don't want to be the one forming it because then that puts the target on you.
Okay.
He said he wants to have an unsuspecting final two that nobody will ever see it coming. He also wants alliances with different people. He's not holding any information back, so he's not gonna lie, or he's gonna tell them about everything that he does for work and stuff. What else? He wants to combine wins and working behind the scenes because he mentioned BB26. He said he wants to win like Mackenzie, win competition like her. He wants to pull the strings behind the scenes like Chelsea, and he also wants to flip the house upside down like Tucker did.
Okay.
And he wants to play the game on the edge and will do whatever it takes.
Okay.
That's what he said.
He's cute. I didn't get to watch his video, so I'm gonna go off your assessment. And I'm just gonna put him on the
watch list. He could either burn out really quickly or he could go far.
I just hope he doesn't do the whole deer in headlights and like, I don't know what this game is. I don't know what to do. Adapt. You play baseball, you're an athlete, and one of the key things of being an athlete, especially when you're taking a team for, is adaptability.
Yeah.
And the fact that he went that far, I feel like sports made me a very well-rounded person. Because there are so many times where I play people I didn't like the coach. You adapt. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And so I think he's just based off his, history. I think he's gonna do that well.
But like I said, a lot of them said the same thing. It's the same repeated recycled answer.
Yeah,
everybody usually give. But what it made? How we feel about the diversity backing off. So apparently they said there's more there are POC. They do fit the 50%. But
let me look. Let me just
so for sure we got Mickey.
Okay.
Zach is something. Morgan is something. Keanu, that's 4. Will is 5. Ashley is 6. Adrian, is he Asian? Is he got some Asian?
Oh, Adrian, definitely some. I want to say
that's
Hispanic.
7.
There's a lot of people. Yeah, see, that's a really good assessment.
They're lighter, yeah.
This is definitely a very light skinned cast. I ain't gonna lie, I would love to see me like an Ethiopian baddie or a Somalian.
Baby.
We had a conversation about Somalian people like around ago. Those are some of the most beautiful people.
I ain't seen that skin perfection.
I would love that.
Yeah, it's a lot of mixed POCs. Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks, Lee.
And there's a couple people here that's so spicy. my fiance is spicy white.
Right. And Amy she may be Hispanic.
Wait, which one is the one that's from New York and is Italian? Was that Ava? Ava's Italian.
Who?
Ava's Italian.
Yeah, she's Italian. Yeah. I know that ain't counting that. That's white.
That is technically white, but I'm gonna be very real. Us as Black people, we do be like, that's white.
It is.
So in their sense, they might count her being Italian.
They better not
as POC.
That's the same. Them they count Tucker in because he's Italian.
Italian POC? No, I'm just saying. But you know how Black people
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Black people just be saying.
Who is Will? Oh, Will. Okay, Will, Ashley. Okay, Adrian, Amy. So Amy is something then. Okay.
Oh, Amy looked like she
Hispanic.
I want to
Latino.
She could be. Yeah, she could have a little
9 with an asterisk. Yeah, that's
because Eli mixed.
Eli is mixed.
So the 17 house guest could also
be. Yeah,
I do think it's Rachel Riley though. I don't know if she's gonna play the game. And I'm gonna be very real. Rachel would probably do well in this season though. With this group of people, maybe.
We'll see.
But I feel like it's just unfair for her. I hate it when they stick one old cast member in with a bunch of new ones. It's not level playing field to me.
Martino said, "Why can't they just cast whole Black, Asian, Latino instead of trying to get the quota with the mixed?" We understand, and
they
I think
do a lot more Latino. They be kind of
be doing it wrong
because they be skimming the
people,
Latin community.
Yeah, they do. Asian too. They do
Asian.
They don't. Native American.
Hold on,
Pacific Islanders.
Who's the last Native American person on Big Brother?
What's his name? We said Kiefer from BB King.
No, in the U.S. But yeah, Kiefer.
When was the last? When was the
man? Could you imagine if that 17 I guess was a BB King player?
That would be dope.
Hold on, let me relook that. That would be dope. Especially now that's in
U.S. would never. Yeah. Canada would pull something like that.
Yeah.
BBS never.
We miss you at Rissa.
Because my thing is when we think of the 50%, although granted it has been skewed more Black people, which we've needed, and thankfully we've gotten 3 Black winners out of that. Beautiful.
Maybe it's Victoria. I heard people were saying it was Victoria.
But I want to remind people that the 50% is for people of color in general. So it means if we have 5 Asian house guests, I'm down. Let's see it. 5 Latino, Latinx. Come on.
Because
we would love to see it.
Shout out to Helen.
You know, she was pushed. and was.
She was pushed.
I don't know for the Black people stick alive for the previous season. So I hope for the best. Yeah, we gonna see. I hate returning versus newbie seasons. Yeah, they don't always because the returning
half and half. I'm cool with it, but it's
the
never
returnees always win.
It's never half. It's never 8 returnees and 8 newbies, and then there's always some kind of stipulation where the returnees get safety or some kind of safety. So it's just not a level playing field.
And each time they've done that, the returnee has made final 2 with the newbie.
Yeah,
Rachel and Portia, Dan and Ian, Paul and Josh, Nicole and Paul. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like the returnees always get there for sure.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But babe, before we wrap this up, because Trish needs to go back, y'all.
I'm about to eat and go to bed. I ain't gonna even lie to you. My flight not to 5.
Oh, it ain't.
So I do have time.
Okay.
Now what I should do is set an alarm.
Well, I'll wake up before then, so I could.
Yeah, but I could say, okay, I'm going back to sleep. No, I'm gonna get up because my baby gonna eat it.
True. So we said we was gonna try to see who we feel like these cast people look like.
Oh yeah, let's run through that real quick.
Because they kept mentioning twins or twists or something like that. So who we saying Mickey? Who do you think she could be related to?
Who did we say at first?
I know they mentioned Nicole. She gives me Nicole vibes a little bit. I can kind of see the face a little bit, the eyebrows.
Where's Nicole from? Nicole was from
25.
No. Where's she from?
DC.
I want to say she mentioned Atlanta.
She did say she's in Atlanta, but she's from somewhere else.
I can't remember. We can get from Nicole.
Zach is definitely Crazy Eyes Matt.
Yeah.
Vince is a mix of Turner and Joseph. I'm thinking Joseph mustache.
Yeah.
Morgan,
Morgan gives Cam.
The hair. Yes. Curly.
Amira.
Ooh.
You know, Cam and Mira. Mm-hmm. So that's, and for some odd reason, I couldn't think of Amira's name, and Cam popped out.
She could be Amira.
I could see that in that. You know what? Maybe Jasmine.
Oh, Jasmine.
Hold on.
No, I see Jasmine.
No, that's Jasmine.
It's Jasmine. Yes, Jasmine.
Yeah, that's Jazzy.
Morgan is Jasmine. Keanu, he could be related to. Who he could be related to?
Oh, why can't I think of his name? He always talk about his daughter.
Who?
Dang, tall, chiseled, chin.
Devin.
That's
Devin. Okay, Devin. Lauren. Oh, Devin.
Good job. Yup, for sure, Devin.
Lauren is. Who is Lauren?
Haley.
We did say Haley. Anybody else?
She is from Texas.
I'm trying to see if she give me anybody else.
Or Mackenzie.
Oh, Mackenzie. That's what we said, Mackenzie.
Ooh, Annalise might not be bad, actually.
I can see Annalise.
Wait a minute. Pause. Annalise for Amy.
Annalise for this Amy right here?
Yep.
Oh, I was gonna give her Brittany from 24 with Michael. They got the same structure. they the same structure. They got the same teeth.
That's a maybe.
But we'll come back to her anyway. I'm gonna look it up.
Okay, Jimmy.
Michael Bruner. Not because they both gay, it's just because they both kind of had the same.
You stupid.
No
one thought that.
I mean, they was gonna say
they probably gonna say
they was gonna say that. Yeah.
Catherine
Christmas.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Will crock pot vagina. I don't like that word.
I feel like he could be somebody else though. Who else could he be?
Oh, I have it at the tip of my tongue.
He almost could be
yes, him from very early season.
Marvin.
Yes. That's who was Marvin. I can't think of names tonight. I'm tired.
He also he could be Cam's uncle,
yes,
honestly.
Marvin.
He could be Cam's uncle. Shout out to the dogs at the crib. Kelly.
I'm gonna call her Keely.
In that picture, somebody said she like Zach Rance with
Keely, no, what's the one that dang, I cannot think of names tonight, y'all, that cheated on her husband.
Who? Oh, Christine.
No?
That's
a little bit. Maybe Sarah Beth.
There was this picture. Hold on. So her cheeks are like
yes, I see it.
Okay, but no, let me show you. She looked like Danielle Donato. Kelly. Well, in this picture, hold on. I'm gonna show you this picture that I like.
Wait, blonde hair? Kelly?
Does it not look like Danielle?
Oh, it do.
So let me show the people so they can see it a little bit better.
Dickhead.
Oh,
it's hard to see.
Oh, y'all can't see it good. Okay, hold on.
Dick.
There we go. That look like
Dick blocked me on Twitter.
That look like Danielle, y'all.
I'm gonna follow you anyways.
He blocked me too. Now Riley.
Why do I feel like we just got really dark all of a sudden? I mean, we black, but
it did get darker for some reason or another.
Oh well. It means it's time to go to bed. But
that chin, it is. Riley.
That chin.
He do look like Jeremy from BB 15. He could be there.
What's his name? Riley. Riley is Frenchy.
But who he could be related to? I'm trying to think who he could kind of look like.
Reagan.
I don't know about him. Ava, I don't know who she. Oh, she kind of like dang. Oh yeah, Kyle. Look like Kyle too.
Ava, give me somebody, but I can't put my finger on it.
Actually, Kyle kind of like Beast Mode, a young Beast Mode cowboy without all the other stuff.
I can see that.
Ava, who is she? We said Sarah Beth. She was given Sarah Beth, but I don't think she looked like Sarah Beth.
Who does Ava? We're gonna come back to Ava.
We'll come back
who is Amy?
I told you, Brittany, 2023.
Yeah, Brittany
and Saul.
You stupid. Ashley, Chada.
Oh, she do look like T-Core, but white.
That. Oh, I can't see that. I can't see that actually.
That's her adopted cousin.
Catherine can kind of give Chelsea a little bit too.
Catherine?
A little bit.
Where Catherine?
No.
At?
I mean Catherine. Ashley. I mean.
Yeah, that's why I said Chelsea, but Hannah, and Chelsea.
Chada, yeah.
Bronte. Oh, Bronte's a good one for Ava.
Oh, yeah, Bronte.
Yeah, Bronte. Zay. He's Zay. Tucker. He also could kind of look like let's see who else he could look like. I'm gonna go with Tucker because I've seen some pictures. He looked like Tucker. And then Adrian.
Adrian is a pickle for me. I can't see no one.
Adrian. His smile is like somebody though.
Josh Martinez.
Josh do smile like that, don't he?
Yeah, that might be it.
Zach? Which Zach? Oh, we said Zach.
Was Zay?
Please. I don't know. Kinda, maybe. Natalie, BB 18, older sister. I can see that too. Zach, BB 16. I'm gonna have to come back to Adrian.
Now, Eli.
You're annoying.
We know who Eli is.
We know who Eli is.
Eli 2.0. What's Eli 2.0?
Austin.
Mm-hmm. That's his doppelganger. But whatever. That's another story.
He could be Nettle's brother.
But Rachel Riley.
Oh like no, Riley. Adrian could be Bridget from BB-18, a brother, or look like a cousin, because her smile was kind of like that.
Does Adrian look? Adrian doesn't.
He look Asian. Yes, he do.
Oh, he look Hispanic to me.
Really? Bridget. I
could be wrong.
BB-18.
Do we know what his nationality is yet? I thought he was Hispanic, but I could be wrong. Maybe he definitely might be.
That smile kind of like Bridget's smile, just a little bit. I see it.
Look, he look like both. I know he might be a little mix. I can see it.
He smile a little bit like Bridget, y'all.
I can see that.
But he may not. I mean, y'all may not see it, but I see it. Oh dang, it ain't gonna.
I hate it when it takes over the focus.
Yeah.
But
just look up. Y'all know Bridget.
Yeah.
But y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in with us late in the midnight hour, almost 1:30 in the morning.
Listen, if you are going to Oz's events in New York, shout us out and say, hey, we will be there to support Ozza as well. Because
absolutely. That's our girl.
Ozza is one of our absolute favorite people in the Big Brother community, just as of a whole. She's great. She always throws a great event. I'm so glad to see a lot of people.
She gives her all and everything she does.
Yes, she does. And you can tell we always have a great time. We're going to link up. If you don't follow them, Strat Chat. Those are one of our pod besties. We're going to see them. Shout out to Cam. He was in the stream earlier. But if you are there, shout us out. Say, hey, Tracy. Hey.
We will be there. Just tag us on social media.
Or yeah, you can tag us and be like, hey, where you with? And I'm going to be like, girl, I'm over here about the food. So, yeah.
You said, Ozzy, is she even on the ticket? Or is she in... Is Ozzy event in Texas? No, it's not in Texas. It's in New York.
No, we are flying to New York tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just came to Dallas because the flights are cheaper from here than it is from Oklahoma. That's literally the only reason why. But yeah. And like we like to travel together so we can get on the plane at the same time, get to the place where we want to be, all that stuff at the same time.
And I like to mother. Come on, Eric, come with me.
But we appreciate you all for kicking it with us late in this midnight hour.
He's gonna turn it around, and around, and around, and around, and around. We always singing the song. It don't matter if it's 1:30 at night.
It don't. But if you're looking here, please subscribe to our channel at AWAGBT podcast, and make sure you share with your friends, like, comment. We want to hear your thoughts on our cast assessment. Who you think these people look like? We want to know what y'all think. And if you're just listening, please leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. We just want to hear from y'all. So we want to keep coming back. So y'all make sure y'all follow us and subscribe and turn on those notifications so you always know when we got something coming out.
Mary, I can't wait for them to do it in Texas so I can save my coins.
Who you telling?
I can't wait. Please. So
yes.
Yeah. But good night, y'all. We love y'all all.
Thanks for kicking it with us.
We love you all. Genuinely follow us, subscribe, all that. We'll be back to talk about the event.
And the premiere
Sunday. We are not getting feeds for like a whole week.
We get them on Friday. I mean Saturday.
That's in Big Brother world. That's a week.
It is.
That's a week. They're gonna be drinking after each other's cup in a week, which is absolutely crazy. But they're gonna be drinking out the same.
We
cup
gonna miss.
We gonna miss all the interactions. We gonna miss the long-standing joke that nobody really wants to talk about.
They're gonna be having nicknames for people. We're gonna be like, who? Like, could you imagine they were saying MJ on the feeds? We're like, who is MJ? We was confused night one. We had feeds night one.
Maybe we was confused for a minute. I was like, who is MJ?
Yeah.
Yeah. Eli might be on TV. Get ready. There's a possibility. Who knows?
But yeah.
Anywho, we gonna ramble all nights because we love talking to y'all. But thank y'all so much. And as you know, y'all know there is a list. Now I'm gonna keep talking.
Yeah. We love y'all. Good night.
That's it with y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
I'm cracking up. I love